Hello, good evening, everybody. How do you feel today? Can you hear me?
Hi, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Hello, how are you? How do you feel today? Very nice.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Hello, good afternoon, Kevin. Good afternoon, Julian, Linda.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, how are
Hi,
you? Jenny Bernal, good evening. Nicole, good evening. Edwin Gamboa, good evening. Hello, Angie Perdomo. And we are going to start right now with our session today. We are going to work today on present perfect and present perfect continuous. But before starting the explanation about using these tenses and doing some activities, we are going to check the pronunciation of regular verbs. You know that in English there are some regular verbs, and those regular verbs have the ed ending, no? Todos terminan en ed. Okay, now you are going to let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Wait a minute. Can you see my screen?
No, teacher.
No?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, very good. So we are going to start with a listening and pronunciation activity, which is very important in order to practice the use of the or the appropriate pronunciation of regular verbs. Regular verbs ends with ed, remember. So the ed pronunciation in regular verbs depends on the voiceless sound, voice sound, or the sound T or D. According to the final sound of each regular verb, the ed is pronounced in different ways. ¿Ok? De acuerdo como es el último sonido de los verbos regulares, esa ed que se le coloca a los verbos tiene una pronunciación diferente. Sometimes the verb is pronounced, the ed is pronounced like a T. Sometimes is D or sometimes is it. Depends on what? On the verb ending in the sound. If the verb, si el verbo regular antes de agregar la ed has this voiceless sound like a P, F, K, S, SH, CH, GH, C or X, the ed is pronounced like a T. ¿Ok? Entonces el sonido va a ser como el de una T. Esa ed va a sonar como una T. For example, listened.
Helped. Helped.
The pronunciation is no helped. No. The pronunciation is
Helped.
helped. ¿Por qué se pronunció esa D al final como una T? Because before the ed ending is a P sound. Miren, así como el que tenemos acá. P. Help is the present or infinitive form. In past is helped. Helped. Okay?
Helped.
Another example. When the verb ends in S or double S, you don't pronounce kissed. No. The pronunciation is listened.
Kissed. Kissed.
Kissed. Ed sounds like a T. When the last sound is GH, look, as the example that you have here, GH, the pronunciation is
Laughed. Laughed.
Laughed. When the ending is SH, Here you have the sound H. The pronunciation is
washed, washed,
It's not washed. The pronunciation, the appropriate pronunciation is washed, washed. Let's see other examples. The verb finish. The verb finish ends in SH and then you add ED. So the pronunciation is
finished, finished,
It's not finished, no.
finished,
Finished. Let's see with the next one. Dance, the verb dance. The last sound is C, dance. And the past tense is
danced, danced,
danced.
danced,
Next example, looked. Look is in the infinitive form, to look. In the past tense, the pronunciation, the appropriate pronunciation is
looked, looked,
looked. No, looked, no. Looked,
looked,
looked.
looked,
And finally, another very famous and popular verb that you pronounce frequently, washed. Wash, CH ending, wash. In past tense, the pronunciation is
watched, watched, watched,
washed.
watched.
No washed, is washed. Okay, now I am going to choose one student, Johann Sebastian Osorio. Can you hear me, Johann? Johann?
Yes, teacher.
Can you please pronounce again the list of these regular verbs? How do you pronounce the first one?
Help.
Very good. The second one?
Kid.
Kissed. Next one?
Loud.
Next one?
Watch.
Washed. Very good. Johann, you were very attentive. Now, the other 4 verbs. Can you help me, Linda Yosmar? How do you pronounce these verbs in past tense?
Finished,
Finished,
danced,
danced, danced,
looked,
looked, and
watched.
very good. That is the appropriate pronunciation. Now, other verbs finish in a voice sound, such as B, G, L, M, N, R, V, Z, or a vowel. When the final consonant sound or vowel sound is one of these, the pronunciation of the ED ending is D. For example, listen.
Rubbed,
Rubbed.
rubbed,
It's not rubbed, no. It's not rubbed. Listen the pronunciation again.
rubbed, rubbed,
Rubbed. Next one.
begged, begged,
Begged. Begged.
begged,
The ED sounds like a D. Next, it's not called. Ustedes acostumbran a decir call it. No. The appropriate pronunciation is
called, called,
cold.
called,
Cold.
called,
Next one.
claimed, claimed,
Claimed.
claimed,
Claimed. Next one. This one. How do you pronounce this one? Listen.
cleaned, cleaned,
Cleaned. Cleaned.
cleaned,
Next one.
offered,
Offered.
offered,
It's not loved. The appropriate pronunciation is
loved, loved,
loved. Loved.
loved,
And the last one.
realized, realized,
The pronunciation, the ED ending of this verse is D because the final sound is B G, L, M, N, R, offered, offered, offered. Loved, loved, past tense. Love is in present, love. The final sound is B, no? Love. In past tense, loved, loved. And realize the final consonant sound is Z, and you pronounce realized.
Realized. Realized.
Do you see? And now we are going to listen to Yuleimi Garzón. Yuleimi, good evening. Can you hear me, Yuleimi? Are you in class, Yuleimi, or you don't have microphone? No, Yuleimi? Hello. Edwin Gamboa, good evening, Edwin. Edwin, hello. How are you, Edwin? What are you doing? No, Edwin. Nicole Valentina Gomez.
Hi, teacher. Hi, teacher. Qué pena.
Okay.
Hi.
Edwin is going
Sí.
to pronounce the first 4 verbs, and Nicole the second 4 verbs. Okay, Edwin, how do you pronounce these verbs in past tense?
Group D.
Next.
Visit. Called it. Declined.
Very good. Claimed. Very good. Nicole, the next one.
Client,
Cleaned.
client,
Next.
offering,
Offer. Next.
love it,
No, you don't say love it. Listen again, Nicole.
Loved. Loved.
okay, love,
And the last one, Nicole.
will it,
Listen again, Nicole.
Realized.
realize,
Realized.
Repeat.
realize,
Very good. Realized. Do you see? And now, the last pronunciation. The last pronunciation, the ED sounds like a it. When the verb ending is the sound T or D. For example, want, want. The last sound is T, and the pronunciation is
Wanted. Wanted.
Because finished in T, you pronounce it, wanted. Next one, listen, next one.
Educated. Educated.
Because the last one is T, sounds like educated.
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 The next one, listen. The final sound is D. Listen the pronunciation.
Ended. Ended.
Ended. And finally, need. The final sound is D. The past tense is?
Needed. Needed.
Do you see? Can you please pronounce these 4 verbs? Kevin Martinez? Kevin, how do you pronounce the verbs? Number 1.
Wanted.
Next one.
Educated.
Next one.
Ended.
And the last one?
Needed.
Excellent. Very good. This is the appropriate pronunciation for the ET regular verbs. Now we are going to do this other exercise, which consists on to classify the verbs. According to their pronunciation, we are going to put them into the appropriate column. If the pronunciation is T, or the pronunciation is like D, or the pronunciation is id. Okay? And we are going to start with the first one. Maybe this one. what is the appropriate pronunciation? T, D, or it? Angie Perdomo. Angie,
Hi, teacher.
what is the pronunciation and where I can't drag this verb? In the first column, T, D, or it? Angie.
It.
Very good. Can you pronounce it, please? Remind it. Repeat. Remind it.
Remind it.
Very good. Remind it. And
Remind it.
you in the id. Why it? Because the final sound is D. Remind it. Next one. What about believed? Johann Sebastian. Remember, believe. The final sound is V. V. What is the appropriate pronunciation? Johann? Johann? Sebastian? Are you with me? Johann Sebastian? I don't know what happened with Johann Sebastian. Jenny Costanza Bernal. Jenny, good evening. Jenny?
Hello, teacher.
What is the appropriate pronunciation of this verb? The ed is pronounced like a T, D, or it?
¿Cuál, profe? Disculpe.
Believe. The final sound is V, V. So you pronounce like a D. What is the pronunciation? Can you say this verb, Jenny Costanza?
D.
Believed. The pronunciation is like a D. Believed. Believed. Next one. What about talked? Talked. What is the final? The final consonant is K. What is the pronunciation? Yuleimi Cardoso. Is in class, Yuleimi? Hello, Yuleimi again. Are you with me, Yuleimi? Hello, Yuleimi.
Profe me está escribiendo que tiene problemas de conexión, que la sacó de Tips.
Oh, poor girl. So let's continue with another girl. What is the appropriate pronunciation? Astrid Carolina, do you know? Astrid Carolina?
Hello, teacher. D.
Very good. So you pronounce talked. Talked. Okay.
Talk.
Very good. Astrid, continue with the next one. What about order? What is the past tense? Remember, the final is R. R. When ends in R, the pronunciation is? Astrid?
Sería
R, the pronunciation is?
art. Sería it.
It. How do you pronounce? With D.
D. Perdón, profe.
Order. The pronunciation is ordered. Repeat, Astrid. Ordered.
Ordered.
Very good. Now, next one. Edwin Gamboa. What about this other verb? Is pronounced with E, with D, or with it?
This is an team.
E. Very good. Dressed. And how do you pronounce the verb? Can you pronounce?
Dressed.
Dressed. Dressed. With S or double S or SH, the ED is pronounced like a D. Dressed. Very good.
Okay,
Next
teacher.
one. Let's go with the next one. What about another student, Liz Natalie Guzman? Hello, Liz Natalie.
Hi, teacher.
Can you please continue with the next one? The next verb? How do you pronounce this verb? The next one. Must. The pronunciation is T, D, or id?
T.
E, very good. Must. Must. You don't pronounce matched. No se pronuncia matched. Se pronuncia en el pasado must. Let's continue with the next one. Jenny Costanza Bernal. What about the next one? Jenny Costanza.
¿Cuál, profe? Disculpe.
The next one, start. Start. The past tense is? What is the past tense? Do you know? No? You don't know how do you pronounce that verb? ¿Cómo pronunciamos start in past tense?
It, profe.
It. And how do you pronounce the verb? Angie? What is the pronunciation, Angie? Start what?
Started.
Very good, Angie. Has estado prestando atención. Angie, perdón. Yes, very good. What about this next one? To record. Record. What is the appropriate pronunciation? Carol Marin. Carol Unitis Marin. Do you know? What is the pronunciation of record? Is with T, is with D, or is with id?
Record D.
Very good. Recorded. Recorded. Porque
Recorded.
la T, cuando termina en T o en D, T o D, esa ed suena id, ¿no? Reminded, started, recorded. Very good. Next one. What about this verb? Scream. I am going to remind you. The final is M, scream. So the appropriate pronunciation is maybe Kevin Martinez. How do you pronounce?
Screamed.
Very good. You are an expert on this. Very good, Kevin. Good pronunciation, Kevin. Nicole Valentina Gomez. Next one. What about this? Most of the time, you say asked. No, señora. No se pronuncia asked. What is the appropriate pronunciation? Remember, the last one is K. Nicole, ask. What is the appropriate when ends in K? The ed sounds like a T, D, or it, Nicole?
T, teacher.
Can you pronounce, please? What is the pronunciation? Asked. Repeat. Asked. Very good. Next one. Nicole, again. Repitamos, Nicole. Valentina, you are a very good student. Improved. What is the pronunciation? The ed sounds like a T, like a D, or it? Improve. T, D, or id? Remember, the final consonant is V, improve. Yes. Can you pronounce, please, Nicole?
Improved.
Improved. Repeat. Improved. Improved.
Improved.
Very good. Linda. Hello, Linda. Linda Josmar? Linda? Continue with problems, Linda? Yes? Or is Linda is in class? Let me see. Linda now is not in class. She disappeared. Laura Milena Rodriguez. Hello, Laura. Laura
Hi,
Milena.
teacher.
Hello, Laura Milena. Okay, yes, I can hear you. Laura, can you tell me what is the appropriate pronunciation of this verb? Phone? To phone?
D.
D, very good, Laurita. Congratulations, because you have paid attention. And Laurita, you, what about this verb? Paint.
Paint.
The final is T. Paint.
It.
Past
It
tense.
is.
Very good. How do you pronounce it? How do you paint?
Paint. Paint.
Paint it. Very good. Paint it. And what about this one? Edwin Gamboa. To correct.
Hi, teacher. Correct.
Correct. And the past tense?
And AD.
How do you pronounce the verb? Can you pronounce, please?
Correct. AD.
Correct it. Very good. Correct it. Correct it.
Correct. It.
Very good. And the last one, this last one, the inappropriate pronunciation is passed. Ustedes acostumbran a decir passed. Y no es así. The appropriate pronunciation is Jenny Costanza Bernal. The appropriate pronunciation is Jenny.
Yes. Pass it.
Was it or past? ¿Será que la lee como it? No.
No, pass.
Past. Past with T. Past. Very good. Congratulations, because you have done this exercise in a very appropriate way. It's excellent. We are going to do the last exercise, the last one, in order to practice the last pronunciation, and then you are not going to forget. Here you have, we are going to listen the verb, and you are going to tell me, is T, D, or it? Let's listen. This first one.
Walked. Walked.
What is the appropriate? T, D, or it?
T.
Walked.
T.
Very good. Next one.
Visited.
What is the pronunciation?
Visited.
ID.
It.
D.
It's visited. Como termina en T, entonces se pronuncia it. Visited. Next one.
Missed. Missed.
What is the pronunciation?
T.
D.
T. Very good. Missed. Missed. Very good. What about this one? Listen.
Stayed. Stayed.
What is the pronunciation?
Stayed. Stayed.
D.
D. Very good. Hay unas que tienen un buen oído. Next one.
Continued. Continued.
What is
It.
the D again?
It.
Very good. D. Continued. Continued. Cuando terminan en vocal, entonces se pronuncia como una D. Continued. Next one. Ustedes acostumbran a decir looked, y no es así. The pronunciation is.
Looked. Looked.
What is the pronunciation? T, D,
T.
or
T.
T.
T? Looked. Looked. Very good. Next one. What about this one?
Recorded. Recorded.
What is the pronunciation?
It.
It. Very good. It. Recorded. Next one.
Ended. Ended.
What is
It. It.
it? Ended. Very good. Y aquí ustedes siempre dicen stop it. Y no es así. Listen the pronunciation.
Stopped. Stopped.
What is it?
D. D.
Ye. Stopped. Stopped.
Stopped. Stopped.
Do you see the appropriate pronunciation? So very quickly, let me see. A girl. Angie Perdomo. Angie. Hello, Angie.
Hello, teacher.
Can you please pronounce the first four verbs, how do you pronounce the first one? How do you pronounce this verb?
Walked.
No, señorita. Mire cómo se pronuncia.
Walk.
Walked.
Very good. Next one.
Visited.
Very good. Next one.
Meets.
Very good. And the last one?
Stat.
Listen.
State.
Listen.
State.
State.
Very good. You got it. Now, next one. The other four set of words. Nicole, no, sorry. Astrid Cardona. How do you pronounce this one? This one? Astrid?
Profe, es que no veo la imagen. Ahora sí ya.
Debes tener una mala conexión a internet. Astrid, ahora sí ya la ves.
Sí, señora, ya.
Okay, go ahead, Astrid. How do you pronounce it?
¿Cuál, profe? Disculpa.
The first one, how do you pronounce this?
Continued.
Continued. Next one.
Look it.
No,
Look
señor.
it.
No, señor.
Looked. Looked.
Look.
What?
Look.
Looked. The next one.
Is recorded.
Recorded. Very good. The next one, Astrid.
Indeed.
Ended. Very good. And the last one, Astrid.
Stop.
Very good. Pasó la prueba. Muy bien. Excellent. So that is the appropriate pronunciation of regular verbs. Always that you are going to present, to talk, or you find a regular verb, cuando ustedes se encuentren con un verbo regular, trate de pensar cómo es la pronunciación apropiada de esa idea, porque estamos pronunciándola mal. Y esas son las reglas que se deben llevar para pronunciar bien los verbos. Okay? That is the idea. And now, after this pronunciation of regular verbs, remember that regular verbs are used in the present perfect tense because the regular verbs are the same for the past simple and the past participle. So in present perfect tense, we need to use the regular verb in case that, yes, we need to express something with them. Now, I am going to start. We are going to remember the use of the present perfect, and we are going to see how do we use the present perfect continuous, okay? So, I am going to share with you a presentation. Let me see the presentation that I am going to look in order to contrast the present perfect, when do you use the present perfect, and when do you use the present perfect continuous, all right? So, and let's start. I'm going to share with you this presentation. You just let me know if you can see the presentation. Wait a minute, and here you have the presentation. Present perfect versus the present perfect continuous. You are going to be very attentive. And if you want to have or you want to ask something, please let me know, okay? Because after this very short explanation, we are going to do exercises. Vamos a hacer ejercicios y vamos a hacer un Quizlet, ¿ok? Para verificar si ustedes han entendido o no. Present perfect versus the present perfect continuous. Remember that last class, we say that the present perfect makes an emphasis on a result, an action that started in the past and has a result in the present. For example, you see this picture, there is a mechanic with the car. And you can say, the mechanic, he has repaired the car. Quiere decir que él empezó a repararlo y ya lo tiene listo, ya terminado. Present perfect tense. He has repaired the car. In the other picture, you can see the mechanic working, fixing there in the car. And you can say, he has been repairing the car for 2 hours. In this second example, you use the present perfect continuous. Why the present perfect continuous? Number 1, the action started in the past and continue is in progress at the moment. He hasn't finished. Él todavía no ha terminado. He hasn't finished yet. He continues repairing the car. So it's an action in progress. Action in progress. And second, besides that, is an action in progress. The activity, the action continue up in the past. There is an emphasis on duration for 2 hours. He has been repairing the car for 2 hours. In the other picture, he has finished. And you say, he has repaired the car. As you can see, what is the difference between the grammar, the structures of the grammar? When you use the present perfect continuous, always is the auxiliary, continue the auxiliary of the verb have or has. That depends on the subject, if it's singular or is plural. If it's singular, like a he, she, it, my brother, the mechanic, my teacher, has. If it's plural, I, you, we, they, my partners, my parents, my colleagues, have, because it's plural. Always after have or has, siempre después de ese have y ese has, va a venir el verbo principal, que es el verbo to be. Been in present, yes, been is in past participle, been. And then there is one verb with ing. The main verb is with ing. In that way, you form the present perfect continuous. Examples, I have been waiting. You have been waiting for a long time. They have been waiting for hours, you can say. He has been waiting all morning, or she has been waiting all night. You see, action in progress and also emphasis on duration. You have or has. Always been. Se observa que si todos tienen el been, el verbo to be en participio pasado. And always there is one verb with ing. While in the present perfect, the contrast with the present perfect is that you have the auxiliary have or has, depends on the subject too. If it's singular or is plural, I have, you have, we have, or he or she or it has. And also, there is one verb, regular, remember with ed, irregular in the past participle, verb. The third column of your list, remember. If you want to express something negative, the negative word not is with the auxiliary have or with the auxiliary has for both, for the present perfect continuous and for the present perfect. Examples in the present perfect. I have left. I have repaired. They have left. Ellos se han ido. Or they have repaired. She has left. Or she has repaired. He has left. Or he has repaired. You see? And in this way, you express the present perfect. And do not forget, for the present perfect continuous, that always be after have or has is the auxiliary verb been, and the verb with ing. Besides that, you should be careful, no? Because there are static verbs, and so the static verbs, they are never in the continuous form. ¿Cuáles son esos verbos estáticos? Yo creo que ustedes han tenido la lista de que hay verbos que nunca van a tener ing. Por ejemplo, like. ¿Ustedes han visto un liking? Un like, el verbo gustar, ¿lo han visto alguna vez con ing? Yo creo que no. ¿Por qué? Porque ese es un verbo estático y por lo tanto nunca va a tener ing. Él no va a ser continuo ni para el presente, ni para el pasado, ni para el presente perfecto continuo, nunca. Hay otros y se llaman static verbs. Another verb is know, el verbo conocer, to know. Like, the verb is taste, the verb smell, ¿ok? Que son verbos que hacen referencia a sentimientos, no son verbos de movimiento o de los sentidos. The present perfect continuous here emphasize on the duration of the action, which is started in the past and may or may not be completed by now. In this picture, you can see the couple, aquí hay una pareja, and they have been painting the flat. Miren, ellos dicen, we have been painting the flat. Han empezado unos días antes a pintar y todavía continúan pintando. Por eso la acción no ha terminado, todavía no se ha visto el resultado. Present perfect continuous. We have been painting the flat. That's why it smells. We still have 2 rooms to paint. Mire, todavía les faltan 2 cuartos por pintar. And in this other example, it's finished. Miren, la acción ya se terminó y se ve ya todo pintado, ya se ve el resultado de una acción que se empezó antes y ahorita se ve el resultado. And the sentence is in present perfect. We have painted the flat. All the rooms are painted now. Mire, ya no les falta nada por pintar. Okay? We have painted the flat. All the rooms are painted now. Do you see? The emphasis is on the result of the action, which is completed now. Do you see the examples? Now we are going to see other examples. This other example, the contrast, present perfect continuous and present perfect. In the first picture, the boy, what happened with the boy? He's confused, he's a little worried because he's with all of the parts of the bike on the floor. And Tom has been mending is the same repairing, fixing his bike all day. Tom has been mending his bike all day, has been repairing his bike all day. While in the second picture, in the other picture, you can see the result. Tom has mended his bike. Tom has repaired his bike. Tom has fixed his bike. You see the result. And here you can see the contrasting between the present perfect continuous and the present perfect. Do you see? And now, let's go with these other examples that illustrate the present perfect continuous and the present perfect tense. Present perfect continuous. If you can see the pictures, what happens in the first one? That Tim has been going to the gym for the last 3 months. Emphasis on the duration. For the last 3 months. Tim has been going to the gym. Él ha estado yendo. In the second, Tim has lost 5 kilos. Ya se ve el resultado y lo ve más delgado. Dice, él ha perdido tanto peso. Tim has lost 5 kilos. Do you see? Ana María Rincón. Hello, Anita. Can you please read the next examples with the present perfect continuous? He has, Ana María. Ana María Rincón, are you in class? No me contesta Ana María Rincón. ¿Tiene problemas con su micrófono, Ana María? No. Hello, Anita. Diego Alejandro Arandia. Hello, Diego. Diego, ¿me escuchas? Diego Alejandro Arandia. ¿Están pero no están? No los observo. Andrea Juliet Gómez. Hello, Andrea Juliet. ¿Estás en clase, Andrea Juliet? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Por qué no me contestan? Vamos a ver, Linda. ¿Tú sí me escuchas, Linda? Linda Burgos, ¿me escuchas? ¿Qué pasó con ustedes? ¿Que no me contestan? Liz Natalie Guzmán. Liz Natalie Guzmán, ¿estás por ahí? Luisa Fernanda Rodríguez. Hello, Luisa. Luisa Fernanda. Hello. ¿Quién habla? Luisa Fernanda. Santiago. Hello, Santiago. ¿Me escuchas? What about Dylan? Dylan Bautista, ¿me escuchas?
Sí, señora teacher.
Ahora, por ahí resucitó Dylan Lorena Bautista. Dylan, podemos leer las frases que continuamos, los ejemplos que tú ves ahí en presente perfecto continuo. ¿Lo podemos leer? Por favor.
Las 3 últimas, ¿sí?
Y mi vida.
He has been driving for 5 hours.
Very good. What about the next one? She
has been reading for 2 days.
For 2 days. For 2 days. She has
For
been
2
reading.
days.
And the last one?
It has been raining for all day.
Raining. The pronunciation, it has been raining for all day. In those examples, it's the present perfect continuous. Remember, is has, been, and the verb with ing. Driving, reading, raining, and the emphasis in the duration, no? For 5 hours, for 2 days, all day. Laura Rodriguez. Hello, Laura. Laura Milena.
Hello, teacher.
Laura, can you read the examples of the sentences in present perfect, please?
He has driven and 5,000.
500 kilometers so far.
500 kilometers so far.
Next one, Laura.
He has read 200
200
yes. page of the book.
And the last one?
The road is weak. The rain has just stopped.
Very good, Laurita. And very good pronunciation of stopped. Very good. In these examples, you see that is the present perfect. In the present perfect, you have has driven, has read, you see, and the rain has just stopped. There is only one auxiliary, has or have, and the verb in past participle. Okay? So now we are going to continue with some common mistakes. ¿Qué estaría mal? Cut. Cut is not an active verb, is a static verb. Entonces no podemos decir I have been cutting my finger, porque el cut no es un verbo con ing. I have fallen, también incorrecto. He has been breaking his leg, incorrect. The correct one is, let me see, I have cut my fingers. Porque lo que les decía, hay verbos que son los verbos estáticos, ya tenemos este otro, cut, like, smell, touch, and other verbs that never are with ing. Entonces no dice I have been cutting, no. I have cut, me he cortado. Is no falling, ese falling tampoco va con ing. Vaya mirando las excepciones. Es I have fallen from the tree. The next one, he has broken. No, he has been broken. No, broke, remember, or break es romperse, ¿no? Lastimarse. Break his leg. He has broken his leg. He has broken. That is the appropriate tense. Es con esos verbos que no son verbos en progreso y que se llaman static verbs, que hacen referencia a los sentidos, que no son verbos que reflejan movimiento, progreso. Con ellos nunca van a estar las frases en progresivo o en continuo. Van a estar en el presente perfecto o simplemente si fuera en el pasado simple o en el presente simple. ¿Ok? Short actions aren't used in present perfect continuous. ¿Por qué? Porque estas acciones, el cortarse, el caerse, el broken, ellas no son acciones en progreso, son acciones que suceden en un momento corto del tiempo, ¿no? And here, I have been knowing him all my life. Incorrect. Ya usted sabe que este verbo to know nunca va con ing. Entonces, así haya énfasis en duración, tenemos que utilizarlo solo en el presente perfecto. I have been believing. Ese believe también es un verbo static verb. Nunca va a ir con ing. Entonces sería incorrecto. The house has always been belonging. Ese verbo belong, que es pertenecer, también sería incorrecto. So you don't say I have been knowing, no, I have known, I have believed, and this house has always belonged to our family. This is the correct form. Estas son las formas correctas de decirlo. I have known him all my life. I have believed, no believed, es believed porque termina en V, entonces se pronuncia como una D. I have believed in God since childhood. And the other, this house has always belonged. Como termina en G, la pronunciación es D. This house has always belonged to our family. Belonged to our family. You use the present perfect. And also, remember that last class we talked about for and since. When do you use for and when do you use since? Remember that for is used for a period of time. We have been waiting for 2 hours. Since for a point of time. We have been waiting since 11 a.m. Why for and why since? because these prepositions that refers to the time are used in the present perfect and in the present perfect continuous. Como hay énfasis de duración en ese presente perfecto continuo, pues también lo vamos a utilizar. For or since. Remember last class, we were using and practicing for and since. And now I would like Edwin. Edwin, I was born. What is the appropriate preposition? For or since?
Fourth. Fourth.
For I was born. Ese
Yes.
I was born hace referencia a cantidad de tiempo o un momento en el tiempo, Edwin.
No, un momento en el tiempo.
Ah, bueno. Entonces, ¿qué será? For.
Since.
¿Será
Since,
for
since.
or since? No sé,
Since.
muy bien. Since.
Since.
The pronunciation is since. Porque
Since.
si ustedes me pronuncian science, eso
Sí, sí.
hace referencia a ciencia.
Sí,
Since.
sí.
Very good.
Since.
Very good. Edwin,
Okay.
continue. Next one. 10 years.
Four. Four, teacher.
Very good. 14 years. What about I moved to New York? Since or for? Carol, you know this.
Yes, teacher. Profe, qué pena, ¿me repite cuál es?
I moved to New York. For or since?
Since.
Very good. Since I moved to New York. What about yesterday, Carol?
Yesterday. Since. For.
Very.
Sí, since. Since.
Yesterday is a moment in the time. Since. Very good. Let's continue with the next one. Kevin Martinez. Kevin. What about a long time? For a long time or since a long time?
For a long time.
4 o'clock. Kevin. Kevin?
Since, teacher.
Very good. Since 4 o'clock. Angie Perdomo. AS. For AS or since AS?
Since ages, prof. Since.
Since?
Since.
AS refers,
Ellas.
yes, AS se refiere a décadas y las décadas se refieren a 10 años. For AS
Sería
or since AS?
for.
Very good. And 6 p.m., Angie. Angie Marcela. For 6 p.m.
For.
¿Sí? ¿Cuántas horas está diciendo ahí si dice for 6 p.m.?
6. Six. Since.
So, is a moment in the time. Ese es un momento en el tiempo. Since, ¿ok? Remember, since 6 p.m., aquí Angie dudó. For AS hace referencia a décadas. Since o'clock, a long time, eso se hace referencia a un largo periodo de tiempo. And remember, when do you use for and since? And now, we are going to do the next exercise.
Okay, one question.
Sorry, Nicole.
Una pregunta.
Yes.
Since es momento en el tiempo y for es
Cantidad de tiempo, preciosa.
cantidad.
Cantidad.
Ok, gracias.
O sea, si estamos hablando de la hora, decimos since 7, porque es el momento, la hora. Pero si vamos a decir 7 horas, por 7 horas es for 7 hours. ¿Ok?
Ok, perfecto.
Since 7 o'clock, for 7 hours. Very good. Okay, and now we are going to do a couple of exercises in order to practice present perfect and present perfect continuous. You see in the first picture that Bob Esponja, you see Bob Esponja, is sweeping the floor. Si ve que está en acción ahí Bob Esponja, ¿qué es lo que hace? Sweep the floor. Sweep is trapear. Why are you sweating? Le preguntan a Bob Esponja. Sweating es sudar. Why are you sweating? Bob Esponja says, because I complete with the present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. ¿Cómo quedaría? Porque he estado trapeando el piso toda la mañana o por 1 hora, 2 horas. ¿Cómo diría eso? Who's able to participate? A volunteer. Necesitamos un voluntario que nos diga eso.
I have been sweating.
In what?
I have been
Sweeping.
sweeping.
Yes. The floor. ¿Sí o no? Because I have been sweeping the floor. El verbo es trapear el piso. Why are you sweating? ¿Por qué estás sudando, Bob Esponja? Because I have been sweeping the floor for 2 hours, all morning, for 1 hour. Y luego le preguntan, ¿are the floors clean? Y dice, sí. Yes, Tim ya ha limpiado el piso. Present perfect tense. What is the appropriate answer? Present perfect. ¿Cómo quedaría entonces? Sí, Tim ha limpiado el piso. ¿Cómo utilizarías ahí el presente perfecto? Porque ya se ve un resultado. Ya los pisos están limpios. Y entonces dice, sí, Tim ha limpiado el piso. What is the present perfect tense?
Clean it.
Edwin. Tim. Edwin Gamboa.
Hi, teacher. And
Yes, Tim.
then I
El
have
auxiliar. Have or has?
I have
Tim has or Tim has?
has
Has. Y el verbo limpiar, ¿cómo sería? Limpiado.
cleaned.
Cleaned the floor. Yes, Tim has cleaned the floor. Very good.
Okay, teacher.
Muy bien. Luego pregunta. Here is this boy peeling the onions and cutting the onions. Are the onions ready? Are the onions ready? Y dice, sí, yo he estado pelando las cebollas. O, ¿are the onions ready? Dice, sí, yo he cortado las cebollas. ¿Cómo diría yo he cortado las cebollas? Present perfect tense. Maybe Johann Sebastian, you can help us. Johan, do you want to participate? To say, yes,
Hi,
yo he
teacher.
cortado las cebollas.
Yes, I has.
I has or I have?
I have.
Have. Cortar. Cut. No, cut. Es el mismo. Cut. No cambia. I have cut the onions. Very good. Very good. Sí, are the onions ready? ¿Están ya listas las cebollas? Dice, sí, yo ya las he cortado. I have cut the onions. Why are your eyes red? ¿Por qué se te ven esos ojos hacia rojos? Dice, porque yo he estado pelando las cebollas. ¿Cómo diría eso? Ahí sí se utiliza present perfect continuous. What is the present perfect continuous in that sentence? Maybe Nicole Gomez or Yuleimi. Maybe you can help us. Yuleimi. Or Jenny Costanza Bernal. Yo he estado, sí, yo he estado pelando las cebollas. Y el verbo pelar es peel, peel the onions. ¿Cómo dirías? Present perfect continuous.
Me, teacher.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Yes, I have been peeling the onions.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. I have sweeping. Tim has swept. I have peeled them. I have been peeling the onions. Excellent. Present perfect. La acción ya se ve el resultado. Present perfect continuous. The actions is in progress. And let's go with the last exercise here in order to continue with quizzes. And the question is, why do you look so tired? Because I, ¿y cuál es la acción acá? Cortar el césped. Yo he estado, aquí se puede utilizar el verbo loan, que es cortar el césped. Y césped se dice grass, the grass. Loan the grass. What is the present perfect continuous? ¿Por qué te ves tan cansada? Why do you look so tired? Because I, what is the present perfect? Maybe Jenny Costanza, Astrid Carolina, hello, Nicole. How do you say that sentence in present perfect continuous?
I have blown the grass.
Have been, Kane. I have been loaning the grass. Repeat. I have been loaning the grass. Because I have been loaning the grass. Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. And the other one, Nicole Valentina. Is the lawn finished? Dice, sí, yo ya he cortado el césped. Ahí podemos utilizar el cut. I have what? Nicole. Yo ya he cortado el césped. Is the lawn finished? ¿Ya ha terminado de hacer el
I have cut.
I have cut the grass. ¿Sí o no? I have cut the grass. Thank you, Nicole. Why do you have pains on your hands? Second picture. Why do you have pains on your hands? Le dice, pues porque yo he estado pintando. ¿Cómo dirías eso, Carol Marín? Carol Unitis Marín. Yo he estado pintando because
Teacher, yes, because I have
been,
been
pintando.
painting.
Very good. Yes, you can say the picture, the flower, okay? Because I have been painting the picture. And
Okay.
Carol, is the picture ready? Is the picture ready? Dice, sí, yo ya he terminado. Is the picture ready? Yes, present perfect.
Present perfect. Terminal.
Yo ya he terminado. Presente perfecto, ¿cómo lo utilizarías? El auxiliar.
I have.
¿Y el verbo terminar? ¿En participio pasado? ¿Es regular verb?
No recuerdo ese verbo, teacher.
Finish.
Finish.
I have. Because
I have finished.
Finish. Because I have finished.
Because I have finished.
Very good. Because I have finished. Very good. Thank you so much. And now we are going to the other exercise in order to practice the present perfect progressive. Y vamos a ver qué tanto ustedes aprendieron hoy de la lección. You are going to this application, joinmyquiz.com. Aquí en el chat les voy a mandar la aplicación a la que van a ingresar. Esa aplicación la pueden ahí, joinmyquiz.com. De pronto ustedes ya han participado en este tipo de actividad. Van a abrir otra ventana ya de su computador, de browser, copian el joinmyquiz.com que le mandé en el chat y abre esa aplicación, ¿ok? Cuando abras la aplicación te va a pedir un código que ya te lo voy a dar. Lo puedes también jugar con tu celular. Muy bien, lo puedes jugar con tu celular y aquí Sebastián, que es todo repila, ya vio también el código que está ahí e ingresó. Muy bien, Sebastián, te felicito. Muy piloso, muchachito. Here you are. Muchos de ustedes ya están muy familiarizados con quizzes. Los felicito. Y tienen que ingresar el código, acuérdate. 548041. Yo ya tengo aquí a Sebastián, a Kevin, a Carol, a Nicole Valentina. Me hace falta Linda, pero parece que Linda ya se nos fue de la clase. Linda parece que ya salió de la clase. No quiso estar más. Vamos a ver quién más sigue en nuestra clase. Edwin, Jenny Costanza, Dylan, Astrid. Remember your participation in this. Mira, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 participants. Me hacen falta todavía uno. Liz Natalie Guzmán, me hace falta. The other, what about Diego Gamboa? Diego, tú haces falta, precioso. Edwin Gamboa, sorry. Edwin Gamboa. Yuleimi Cardoso, no te veo acá tampoco. Yuleimi, Edwin, Nicole. Nicole está, yes, Nicole. Kevin fue uno de los primeros en ingresar. Very good. What about Angie Perdomo? No te veo, Angie. Hay alguien que está con un código. 548041. Johan Sebastián is here. What about Jenny Costanza Bernal? Ya está Jenny. Astrid, yes. Liz Natalie Guzmán. Liz Natalie. Liz Natalie, estamos esperando para que usted se ingrese. Andrea Gómez. Andrea Gómez Barahona. Andrea, ¿ya ingresaste, Andrea?
No, profe, un minutico, porfa, que es que está cargando.
Con mucho gusto te esperamos, Andrea, y esperamos a los otros que todavía no han ingresado. Andrea Juliet Gómez. Carol, are you there? Carol. Laura Milena Rodríguez, tampoco vemos a Laura Milena Rodríguez, no la vemos.
Sí, profe, la que dice Laura.
Ok, very good.
Profe Carol, ¿sí la ves? Sí, cierto.
Sí. Ok. Ya estamos esperando a los últimos que nos hacen falta. Diego Alejandro, ¿qué se me hizo Diego? Se nos fue. Diego se nos fue de la clase de un momento a otro. Estaba en clase y se ha ido. Diego se desapareció. Diego Alejandro Arandia estuvo en mitad de la clase y se nos fue. Ok. Here we have the participants. Edwin, Laura, Lore, Jenny Bernal, Astrid, Sebastián, Kevin, Carol, Nicole. Somebody else missing? Nos hace falta por ahí unas que no han ingresado o no pudieron ingresar. ¿Qué tal Liz? Liz no pudo ingresar.
Profe, Liz, le está fallando el internet.
¿Y Dylan Lorena Bautista? ¿Qué pasó con Dylan Lorena Bautista? Es la misma Lore, ¿cierto? ¿Sí?
Sí, profe, es que
Muy bien. Very good. So, we are going to start. Vamos a empezar. Recuerden que tienen tiempo para pensar muy bien en su respuesta y dar las respuestas apropiadas. Okay? So, let's start with the test. There are only 10 questions about present perfect progressive. ¿Por qué presente perfecto progresivo? Porque fue el tema nuevo que vimos. So, let's start. Okay, did you finish? To answer the sentences, the exercise? Very good for Lore. Lore, you are in the first one. Second place is Laura. Then Sebastian. Very good, Sebastian. You are in the third place. Kevin is in the fourth place. Continue, Carol. Very good. Very good. So you have finished. Yes, ya terminaron. Okay. So here we can say you have finished, and the winner is, the first place is for Lore, second place for Laura, and the last place for Sebastian. Very good. So now we are going to see the questions. Vamos a mirar cuáles eran esas preguntas. We are going to see the questions and what are the answers, okay? So let me see here. Very good. The number one. Can you read the number one, Lore? Lorena is? Lore?
Espere, profe, un momentito que está la pantalla cargando.
Ok, muy bien. You are going to read the first sentence. ¿Cuál era el resultado, la respuesta de la primera? What is the appropriate answer? And the appropriate answer is the green one. 6 de ustedes lograron esa respuesta. Can you read it, please?
La primera, era la primera. She
Yes.
has been working for 5 years.
Okay. Can you remind me your name? Carol, you know this, yes? No? Are you Carol? What is your name? ¿Le repites, por favor?
Carol, teacher.
Carol, you know this, Marín, yes?
Yes, sí, señora.
Very good. Next one, Sebastián. What is the appropriate answer for the second one? Muy bien, casi todos la supieron. Sebastián.
I have not been working today.
Very good. Number 3, complete the sentence using the appropriate present perfect continuous. Dylan Bautista. Dylan. Dylan Lorena Bautista.
Omar has been doing his homework for 1 hour.
Okay, Omar has been doing, no? His homework for 1 hour. Very good. Continue. Next one is a question. ¿Cómo sería la pregunta? Ahí 8 de ustedes lo lograron. La pregunta entonces inicia con el auxiliar, ¿no? Edwin, can you read it? Can you read the question?
No, porque es que eso también es la reputación de uno.
Hi, teacher.
No, a mí la reputación me importa
Read the
mucho,
question.
pero
Has she been
Right. Has she been, y el verbo con ing, ¿no?
Buying, comprarse,
Buying
buying
clothes
on internet.
on the internet. Very good. Very good. What is the appropriate? Since or for? Kevin.
no, es no. ¿Ya? ¿Ya?
Kevin?
For teacher, you have running in circles for 30 minutes.
Very good. Casi todos las lograron. Muy bien. Continue. Next one. Yuleimi Cardoso. Yuleimi is in class? I guess no. Astrid. Can you read it? His friend, Astrid.
Yes, profe. His friend
Astrid tiene problemas de conexión.
has been playing video game since he spoke
Remember the pronunciation is since, Astrid. since he bought a new computer. Astrid, listen the pronunciation. His friend has been playing video games since he bought a new computer. Laura, continue with the next one, Laura. Laura Milena.
The dog has been barking at me for 50 minutes.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Continue, Kevin. Negative sentence.
Reed hasn't been cleaning his room since he broke the room.
Very good, Kevin. Clear pronunciation. Very good. Next one. Angie, are you here, Angie? Angie? Angie, perdón? No? Jenny Costanza Bernal? Next one, Jenny?
We have been receiving gifts from our friends since we come back from Europe.
Came back. Very good. Andrea, next one. The last one, Andrea. Andrea Gomez.
Okay, teacher. Carlos has been missing you since he moved to Chiapas.
Excellent. Very good, Andrea. And that's the last part of the questions about quizzes. Very good. You did it very well. And you have understood very well. Congratulations. And now, the last one. Do you know about the activities and the forum that you have to participate? Do you have questions about the activities of the week? Or maybe do you have the questions about the forum? Is everything clear? If you have any question, please let me know right now. If you have any question, let me know right now. ¿Tenemos alguna pregunta sobre las actividades de esta semana o de pronto sobre el proyecto? ¿Qué inquietudes tenemos para resolver? Porque ya se nos está terminando nuestro encuentro del día de hoy. Entonces, si tenemos preguntas, es la hora de hacerlas. Do you have questions about the forum? Yes, aquí me han levantado la mano. Nicole Gómez, what question do you have, Nicole?
Teacher, el foro, la segunda parte, hay que comentar el segundo foro y puede por favor recordar de qué se trata, profe. Muchas
Muy
gracias.
bien,
Hasta cuando tenemos.
Es que en este momento, muy bien, Nicole, con mucho gusto te voy a recordar. Te recuerdo, espérate, yo voy a buscar acá lo del foro que lo tenemos. Entonces, el foro consiste en que usted con su compañero o amigo o amigas que tienen en su grupo van a contestar unas preguntas que aparecen allá en el segundo foro que se abrió para esta semana. Y entonces van a responder a 2 preguntas que aparecen allá. Ya les voy a recordar, miren, ya usted participó en lo de todo lo que fue lo de los países, ya escogió el país y ese es el primer foro que ya se cerró. La próxima semana se vuelve a habilitar ese foro. ¿Para qué? Para que usted vean la retroalimentación que le ha hecho la profesora. Y para esta semana, entonces se abrió el second post. Con sus amiguitos, por interno, van a resolver estas 2 preguntas que están acá. How long have you been learning English? Observará que están en presente perfecto, progresivo o continuo. Entonces dirá, por ejemplo, Nicole has been learning English for 1 month. Astrid has been learning English for 1 year. And Edwin has been learning English since he started the university. Y ahí contestaron a esa pregunta. por el interno y contestan a esta otra segunda. Can you please write a list of 5 activities your group has done to learn English? For example, we have watched English movies with closed caption in English. We have studied in Duolingo. We have listened songs in English. We have read books in English. Lo cierto es que deben completar entre los 3 por el interno, de pronto tienen un WhatsApp o un Google Drive, no sé, las 5 actividades que ustedes los 3 han hecho para practicar inglés. Y una vez se han compartido esas respuestas, una líder del grupo, eligen a una líder del grupo. Entonces, de pronto eligieron a Nicole. Nicole viene y escribe y entra ahí sí al foro y escribe las respuestas que dieron en el grupo a esas 2 preguntas. Solamente Nicole, porque ya por el interno todos han participado dando la respuesta. Un solo integrante del grupo es el que viene aquí al foro y escribe la participación con las respuestas de los 3.
Una pregunta, profe. Sí, por ejemplo, bueno, digamos que es una persona la que responde ya en el foro después de haberlo hecho internamente.
Por los 3, sí. Responde.
Exacto. Pero son cinco maneras en las que se ha estudiado su inglés. Pongo las 5 mías, las 5 de mis otras compañeras, las 5 o las 5 de todas.
Entre los 3. Entre los 3 han dicho 5 actividades.
Ah, ok.
Y en la primera, por eso dice, mire, pen pal from Japan's answer. ¿Quién es el que es de Japón? Entonces, es Dylan. Dylan has been learning English for 1 year. Luego, Brazil's answer. De Brasil es Astrid. Astrid has been learning English. And finally, from France is Andrea Gómez. Andrea has been learning English for 1 year. Y luego entre los 5, solamente esas 5 actividades. Entonces, se piensan 5 actividades entre los 3 y vienen y las escriben al foro. ¿Ok? Dylan Bautista, do you have a question? Dylan Lorena Bautista.
Sí, señora. Profe, ¿cuánto tiempo tenemos para lo de las diapositivas de la
Allá, mi muñeca, en el mismo foro, usted encuentra algo que dice due to o the deadline. Ese due to quiere decir para tal fecha. Y allí aparece 19 de septiembre. Tienen plazo para hacer y escribir esas respuestas hasta el próximo domingo. El próximo lunes se cierra otra vez la plataforma, cerramos ese foro para ya parar su participación y proceder ya a hacer el informe final. Se abre el foro 1, o sea, el que usted participó con sus países, para que usted mire qué retroalimentación te ha dado la tutora. Si hay que hacer algunos cambios con respecto a lo que ustedes escribieron de sus países. Y una vez se haga la retroalimentación del segundo post, que fueron las respuestas a estas preguntas, vuelve y se habilita, se abre ese foro para que ustedes vean la retroalimentación y la fecha de presentación oral. Entonces, ahí es cuando ya se le ha dado la retroalimentación de los 2 foros, que se descarga el archivo de Word que aparece allá y contesta ya el informe final que tiene el compendio de los 2 foros para subirlo a la plataforma y quedar listas para la evaluación oral. ¿Ok? Laura.
Gracias, profe.
Laura Rodríguez. Laura, por aquí teníamos otra Laura, Milena Rodríguez. ¿O es la misma Laura?
Sí, profe.
Laura Milena Rodríguez.
Profe, es que yo tengo una pregunta, digamos, con mi compañera hicimos la intervención, cada una escogió su país.
Sí.
Sin embargo, hubo un muchacho que se nos metió al grupo, pero él no se ha comunicado con nosotras ni nada, entonces, y tampoco hizo la intervención del país que faltaba.
Quiere decir que ese estudiante o canceló ya la asignatura o de pronto el estudiante tenía problemas, uno no sabe. Su merced me hace el favor y me manda un mensajito a la plataforma diciéndome eso. De nuestro grupo, que es del NRC tal, el grupo GH, hay un integrante, escribe el nombre, que no ha participado, con el objetivo de hacerle un seguimiento a ese estudiante. Por el momento, usted no se preocupe. Usted ya tiene a su amiga y con ella han participado y hacen el proyecto las dos. Es simplemente para hacerle seguimiento a este otro estudiante, a ver si es que él está en el curso o fue que de pronto canceló la asignatura, a ver si se puede contar con él. En caso de que el estudiante aparezca, pues entonces ya para el informe final, que él escoja el país y que escoja lo de las reglas culturales. Si él aparece, se contacta con ustedes porque yo me contactaré directamente con él. Si no aparece, pues ya quedaron las dos en el grupo nomás. Tú no te preocupes por eso, ¿ok, Laura?
Listo, profe, gracias.
Muy bien. Lo importante es que ustedes estén haciendo, o sea, en estos momentos sé que hay un trabajo grupal, pero hay inconvenientes y se pueden presentar imprevistos. De pronto alguien les ha fallado o de pronto estás solo porque las otras dos personas te han fallado. Tranquilo, siga o tranquila, haciendo su participación en el foro que luego solucionamos, ¿ok? ¿Listo? Do you have more questions? ¿Tenemos más preguntas? ¿No?
Profe, yo tengo una pregunta.
Sí, dime.
En la primera parte del foro dice que la primera intervención debe ser de mínimo 45 a 50 palabras, creo que fue lo que leí.
No, en este momento no estamos hablando de palabras.
Es que creo que yo puse mal, pero yo leí en el foro algo así, profe, que
No,
decía
no,
40 mínimo.
en este momento no estamos hablando de palabras. En este momento tú estás escribiendo, mire, así como aparece el formato, estás escribiendo inclusive oraciones. Lo importante es que la información esté completa, ¿ok?
Listo, profe,
No, no hay
gracias.
nada de palabras en este momento no hay nada. Es simplemente escribir las oraciones con las respuestas a la primera y la segunda pregunta. Eso, como tú los puedes ver, son oraciones las que están escribiendo, ¿ok?
Listo, profe, perfecto, gracias.
Muy bien. Okay, and thank you so much for your attendance tonight to the video conference. I hope you have a very nice night and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye, teacher. Thanks.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye. See you.
Bye, teacher.